250 years of America is a big deal, and Trump is right to celebrate it.
We have the Olympics. I have a lot at stake with that because I'm the one that got the Olympics. I want to make sure the Olympics is great, the World Cup is great, and the 250, maybe the most important of all, is the 250-year celebration is great. So what's happening is we will work very hard.
But Chuck Schumer has other plans. He's appointing an avowed Trump hater, Kennedy heir Jack Schlossberg, say that 4 times fast, to the American 250 Commission. That's the group planning the country's big birthday bash. Watch this.
We know that Donald Trump will try to aggrandize the whole thing and make it part of him and his ego. There's no better person to push back on that than you, Jack.
Right now, our civil rights are under attack. Equal justice is under attack. I want to make sure that we celebrate our country for all of its colors.
Our audience can see why I appointed him, fighting for the things we believe in, not the kind of crap that Donald Trump is throwing at every American.
Oy. Here to weigh in, Ambassador Monica Crowley, U.S. Chief of Protocol. Ambassador, this is a bipartisan commission, which is why Schumer gets to appoint someone. My question is, this seems extremely personal. Is Schumer using the 250 committee and the celebration to target the president? That's what it sounds like.
Well, I hope he wouldn't go down that road, and I hope that Mr. Schlossberg or any of his appointees to this bipartisan Congressional Commission for America 250 would not pursue that path. This commission has been in existence for about 10 years, Raymond, to prepare for this big moment next year to celebrate America's 250th birthday, which should be a moment to unite all Americans, bring the country together out of a shared sense of patriotism, shared values, and this renewed sense of civic pride. To inject politics, which has not happened over the last 10 years, would not be welcomed by the commission or by the presidential task force.
Gerald Ford in the 1970s, 3 years before 76, he decommissioned this bipartisan commission and reappointed it for the bicentenary. Should Trump do the same? This commission, and it's bipartisan, some of these people were appointed, by Democrat leaders, by Republican leaders, but the fact is they're not terribly responsive to what Trump wants to do now and really what the country needs in this moment. Should the president decommission this group?
Well, the commission has been doing very good work over the last 10 years, and certainly to get us to this moment. The president also, on day one of his presidency in this term, created a presidential task force to work with the commission to make sure that the American people get the celebration of our independence and celebrating and honoring our history and the American generations that fought for our liberty before us, that they get the celebration that they deserve and that they want. And I'll tell you this because I'm the president's administration representative to America 250. The bicentennial back in 1976, a lot of people watching may have lived through that, celebrated our 200th birthday at the time. Maybe you don't remember the actual events around that birthday, but you do remember how you felt.
Yeah, the spirit
and what we have planned, and the president's vision is so critical to all of this. And we started with Army 250. We're going to have Navy 250, Marine Corps 250. We have so many extraordinary things. The National Archives this October is going to have the first museum experience on the mall driven by AI, so you can have interactive historical experience and bring our history to life. We have so many incredible things planned over the next year leading into July 4th that the American people want to participate in. Politics has no role in this whatsoever.
No, this shouldn't be ideological, but the fact is it is. And you see it with Schumer and his appointment, and that's not the only member of the commission that is partisan and dragging their feet. Should the president demote this commission to an advisory role?
Well, I think
and allow the task force to take the lead.
Well, the task force and the commission are working jointly together. The commission has extraordinary programming that they have already launched: America's Field Trip, America Waves, America Gives. The task force is working in conjunction with the commission, and that is the president's vision for celebrating our military history, our military veterans, and so many other landmarks, historical landmarks
I'm
from
told by
250
former
years
commissioners
ago.
and a few people close to this commission that it may be time to turn them to an advisory an advisory role and let the task force sort of lead the way so the president's vision can be made clear. Ambassador, I'm not going to ask you any questions about it because I know you're limited in what you can say. Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
And happy trails going to Alaska.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.